Hello everyone, Sam is here from myforestmagicwave.com, making this video about pound USD. So let's get started. Made the video yesterday as well, and I showed this chart that we are here and we were kind of dropping a little bit, right? And then that was before today's news, and I mentioned that the news is gonna come out and it will, set the tone for pound. Either pound is going to get weaker or strong, and we will trade accordingly. But pound USD, like I said, that this is a big level, and either we're going to drop below it and go above it. So what happened is that before the news, when I was making the video, I showed you my entry. I was short. I had a short entry. And it was coming down. So let me just show you where my short entry was, and it was this one, right? At the time I was making a video, I was here, and it came down here, and I closed it for 55 pip because it's not a good idea to hold the trade before big news. This was the trade on the second. The entry on the third was my SL hit, and I lost like maybe 7 or 8 pip here, and then uh, today's entry. I mean, not today, but like yesterday, the 4th February, and it went down here. Also, I was in, and I showed that entry as well in EURUSD from 7-minute chart. I was here when I was making a video, and it came down here, and I cashed out for 40 pip. Now, what happened after the news? And let me show you that if I was expecting that after the news, the pound is probably going to get strong or weaker. And the pound chart that I made, and I showed it to, uh, I gave it to my subscriber on 31st January on pound index 40-minute chart. This is the one, right? So it was here when I made the chart around 62.43. So the idea was that it probably gonna drop here before the news. I was talking about, it's gonna drop here 61.27, and that's where I was short on pound USD. But the idea was that it probably gonna hold here and bounce from 61.27 again to the upside towards 65.68, and that's exactly what this thing did. This is the chart I saved a little while ago on the 4th. So it was here when I made the chart. So it went up a little bit, touching 63 area, then came down exactly where I said it will, and then bounce after the news. 61.27 held very nicely, and pound started getting strong, and obviously all pound pair went up, including pound USD. Now the USD was also getting strong, so I decided not to bother with pound USD long, because if both currencies are getting strong, that pair goes into ranging, and sometimes it moves, but it's just risky. So let me show you that why I was thinking that the USD will get uh, strong, or was getting strong, for example, right? So let me show it to you here. This was the chart, the USD 40-minute chart, 31st January. Also, I made and gave it to my subscriber that this thing is gonna go up, right? So what happened to this chart so far? I just recorded a little while ago, and we are here. So going from here to here, USD is getting strong, right? So if USD getting strong and pound getting strong, then pound USD will not be the one to trade. That's the idea. So which one to trade then? So all the other pound pairs, right? Where if pound is getting strong, then you look for the second currency as a weak currency, right? Or the pound CAD, pound Aussie, whoever is weaker than pound. So I found. Let me show you that. What did I do on pound USD? It was coming down. I closed it, and after the news, I went after this pound franc buy order here, 90 pip. This is my entry here all the way, right? Because pound was getting strong, and that's what happened. Pound Aussie, right? So this is the see this wobble here, boom, boom, boom. That's news, and after that, it start to go up above 78.68, and here's my buy entry, and So late entry because of the news. I just wanted to be a little careful. And after this bounce and going above 78.68, it went all the way up here. Closed a little while ago, a couple hours ago, and for 120 pip, right? And then another one was pound CAD. The chart is still different because it's from other account, other computer laptop, and that's why it looks so small. So that's you can see here buy order here, so to move break even. And so buy the book entry, and this is the entry that I took. And after that, it gave this entry, and I mean, and this system gives a lot of entries. Even if you miss an entry, you find another entry to get in without getting negative at all. So look at that. If you go in here, all you're gonna get is positive pips, right? Price doesn't go, and then same here. After that, if you get in here, your SL never hit. You get in here, your SL never hit, right? So this is how the idea. So it's been going to the upside. And now pound is getting strong. So what we are facing now is what the today's game is over, but tomorrow we have another game to play, and that is this. So this is what happened because of the pound news, all red news here, so many red news, right? Pound got strong, but that was Thursday. Now Friday we have scheduled what NFP here, big news, right? Non-farm payroll, right? And what we are expecting is this from point 0.8 to point 0.3, bad number. That's what I'm expecting, right? So let's see what comes out. This is hourly earning. Now the employment change is from minus 140 to positive 85,000. That would be a good news. Unemployment 6.7 stays 6.7 even after this pandemic and all of that. It's not getting worse. That means it's a good news, right? It's not very good news, good news, but it's okay, right? It's not bad. Otherwise, we would expect that more unemployment, but or the unemployment rate goes up, but they're not expecting it. So let's see. And then trade balance from minus 68 to minus 66. That's what they're expecting. That means that minus 66 is better than minus 68. So if all in all, this the news sounds better than expected. So that's what probably we are expecting right tomorrow. So if the news comes out good, USD gonna get strong more, and pound USD will go down. If the news is bad, USD index will drop for wave 5 to the downside. That's what I'm expecting. And then pound USD will be going to the upside above that number. What number? 3680. Okay. And obviously, if you look at this a shorter time frame, the 20-minute, this is what's happening here. And it came down here after a big move, and then it went up again, and then going to the upside. So this is what happened after the news, and let's see if it continues going to the upside. Like I said, if USD news comes out bad, USD will drop and get weaker, and pound USD will fly, right? And obviously, it's gonna go for these one of these levels here to the upside. So this is where the pound USD stands for, and I think the USD probably gonna get strong, and then pound USD and pound Euro USD, they're both probably gonna go down, but you never know, right? Let me show you the Euro USD where it stands right now. In fact, let me show you the Euro USD 40-minute chart that I made, right? And what happened to that? Euro USD. Let me just hold on just a minute. I'm gonna, get the right chart so that on the screen. Okay, so this is the chart I made, 31st January, right? That this thing is gonna drop here. Okay, and for wave A around 1876, maybe all the way to 16, but maybe in two ways or whatever. So let's see. This was the area average, right? Usually wave A goes back to the last wave 4. So this one, what happened to this so far? Let's go and take a look at that broker here, and I'm gonna switch the chart, and I'm gonna from pound USD, I'm gonna go to Euro USD, and then we will look for the 40-minute chart, how far we went down. so far. And here is the 40-minute chart. You see, so it was here when I made the chart. Target was this area, and we are nice and clean. Came down and going more to the downside, right? So let's see what happened. If USD gets strong, we will get our target here. If not, then we will go up. But I have a strong feeling that it's going to drop. This is wave 3, this is wave 4, 5, and then we're supposed to be like A, and then B to the upside, and C to the downside correction. And then this is my weekly chart. I said that we're going to drop from here to here, and it is nice and clean coming down, right? So we are here, and the first target, if we're coming down, 1876, and if we break below that, 1638 would be the next. But that's how it is, 1876, and after that you see that we have 1814, and then this number. So these are a couple of charts and their expectation, but after NFP. So pay attention, pay very close attention to NFP, and see what happened. Right, I have a couple of trades running right now. I have Euro Aussie short because of the euro. Euro is weak, and it's dragging all the euro pair to the downside. So yeah, this is it for now, and hopefully after the NFP, we will get some nice entries tomorrow. So until then, I will make a video after that, after taking some trades, and I'll show you my trades then. Today I already showed you the pound franc and all of those pound pairs. So this is the way that you take advantage. If you have a system like I have a Magic IB setup, right? So after the news, you look for your setup, either 20-minute chart or 7-minute chart. And if you find the setup in the direction of the news, you simply take that. My 20-minute chart setup is it required 25 pip SL, and my 7-minute chart requires 13 pip SL, fixed SL always. Okay, because these candles are same size, right? And that's how it requires. So um, yeah, 40-minute chart is this one. Okay. Yeah, so I have all those charts. They're weekly charts, monthly chart. This is my Euro USD monthly chart. You see that? Now you understand why it's dropping, right? It's 23.27. I even tweeted that number that below 23.27 we're probably gonna drop, and nice and clean we are dropping, right? So a long way to go probably, and because the euro is weak already, and probably tomorrow USD is gonna get strong. If so, we're gonna go back below here, or maybe have at least this is the target, this 1638. All right. So pay close attention to the news and take your trades accordingly. So this is it for now, and talk to you guys tomorrow.